If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
Leemore Movers has been moving families and communities for over 40 years, providing outstanding civilian and DoD relocations. Our specialty is providing packing, moving, and storage services for NAS Leemore military members and their families. Call 888-776-3314 and visit LeemoreMovers.com.
Weedman Lawn Care of Fresno, California is a locally owned and operated lawn care company providing environmentally responsible fertilization, weed control, and integrated pest management services. Call Weedman Fresno at 559-266-1624 or visit them at fresno.weedmanusa.com.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
CarolCo, the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades. Now installing AC motors, Nest thermostats, insulation, and more. COVID-19 safe. Call CarolCo at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90%.
Welcome back to Central Valley Business, our COVID edition. How long has this been? 10 months in COVID? It's been a long time. We've been looking for people who are learning and have figured out how to survive or are trying to survive through COVID by doing something different. There's a lot of people out of work, especially restaurant workers and teachers. A lot of workers they can't go to work right now. So we have, as a result, found and invited here Kerry. Is it Kerry? Kerry Morreau.
Yes.
Kerry Morreau, FunnyFarmCo.
AKA Mrs. Funny Farmer.
Mrs. Funny Farmer. And Jackson, your son. Welcome, Jackson.
Yes, this is Ranch Hand Jack.
Ranch Hand Jack. And you guys are learning to survive. And you're up in Coarsegold?
We are. We are a little micro farm up in Coarsegold. And as a result of COVID, we've started kind of putting our own resources in place and sharing that with everyone else.
And this is because of COVID and after COVID. You didn't just say, well, we're out of work. We have no place to go. You took the resources you had, a little land, and so we're going to start producing something. FunnyFarmCo. It's, by the way, cooperative. It's not just you. Some other people.
Right. Common misnomer. Co on the end of FunnyFarmCo does not stand for company. It actually stands for collaborative. We work as a collaborative on our retail side with various artisans, crafters, hobbyists, musicians. We feature a lot of different stuff on our channel with regards to that. But then we also have an agricultural side that we are also growing as well.
And the ag's your main thing, but ag isn't year-round, is it?
Right. It is seasonal. So we also thought of a way to make money in the downtime while we're planning for our next planting season.
Before we get too far, the shirt Jackson has on, Making Dreams Grow.
Yes, this is one of our new productions as well, and we'll talk about it, I think, a little bit further at the end, too, is we have 2 new shirt designs that are out on our Etsy store. Both of those shirts go towards our 2021 project, which is growing our farmers market booth. And all the proceeds from the purchase of this shirt, as well as our Valentine's Day, our limited edition Valentine's Day shirt,
That's the shirt on the screen.
That's our limited edition Valentine's Day shirt. All the proceeds from this shirt, as well as the Making Dreams Grow shirt, go to growing our farmers market booth project so that we can be seen this spring and this summer. Yeah. There also is a button that you can purchase that's $5 as well. The shirts are $20 and the buttons are $5.
That's great, and that's a great way to support somebody right now. All the buttons are nice. Look at that. Now, on the bottom of the screen, we've been running some contact information. So, and I want to talk about your products and everything, but people want them to write this down, how to reach you guys, how to find you guys. Etsy is one spot.
Etsy is one spot. You just go into the search bar, type in FunnyFarmCo, and press enter, and then you'll see our products pop up. We do have a visiting artist with us this month. It is Tracy's Treasures. She has a cute collection of lighted garlands that are and that have ribbon on them, and they're customizable to your holidays and to your home decor, or whether you're using it for a nursery or wedding. So she's one of our guest artists this month, and that's part of the collaborative that we do. We host guest artists. I have a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of other females that are using this as a way to supplement their income during this difficult time. Anywhere from bows to wreaths to shirts, tumblers. I do aprons, and I do the egg collection aprons. I'm big into sewing, so there's a lot of different stuff that you can find. We just did do our Valentine's Day release 2 days ago, so if you go to our Etsy shop, we do have some great Valentine's things up for you and your Valentine's Day sweetie, so go check it out.
Would Etsy be the main place they do their purchasing?
Yes,
So I know there's a
Etsy.
YouTube and Facebook.
We do. We have 3 different avenues and 3 different modes of communication. Etsy is where we do all of our retail, with the exception of our individual booths. We do have a booth once a month at the Coarse Gold Historic Village. And so we do sell some of our retail there, but mostly through Etsy. Our secondary mode of communication is going to be YouTube. We share a lot of resources on there and a lot of education and a lot of materials, and how we operate our farm and how we grow our produce, which later on will end up being consumed by our consumers, and they have an opportunity to really go back and see where their food came from, the difficulties that went into growing it, and really learn how they might be able to do that themselves as well to help them sustain themselves and their family with fresh eating during this difficult time.
And right now your big product is eggs.
Yes, we do have famous rainbow eggs, and we are very excited because we do have a batch of black copper Morans that are arriving at the beginning of February. So coming next year, we will have chocolate-colored eggs in our rainbow egg batches. Right now, we do have peach and cream and green and blue, and we will be adding the dark chocolate eggs. So
in a carton of eggs, you'd have
in a carton of eggs,
not one egg is rainbow, but there's a color.
There's a
bunch of colors in
different colored eggs inside your egg carton, and we thought it was really cute, and that you open the egg and it kind of makes you smile. You got Easter eggs all year round.
Right. How fun that is too. By the way, at Central Valley Talk, we celebrate what's good about the valley. We want things that are different and people that are doing different things, and you certainly are.
Well, thank you.
not
We
only
appreciate
just
that. We're trying.
doing the farm on your own and the online store, but actually having the different colored eggs is very cool.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that we actually reached out to try and do. It's really hard to be seen. It's really hard to have a niche. It's really hard when you have one thing like rainbow colored eggs. It's really hard to get out there and be seen, but that is a really cool thing to have. Just like the individuals who are out there making their individual craft items or doing their individual hobbies or making their individual music or art pieces or what have you. It's really hard to be seen. So together as a collaborative, if we can come together and start possibly market, especially here in the Central Valley, because they're all local. So all of these individuals that if you want to shop local and you want to support local, have an area where you can actually come together and you can get multiple artisans that are from the Central Valley.
Now, before we get too far, you said the monthly market is it in Coarse Gold?
It is. They actually do it every Saturday. I plan on being there at least one Saturday during our down season. But then when things really start firing up, which is what we're working on right now, we're working on building that baseline and that foundation. And everyone who helps us and supports us at this moment is coming in at a foundation level and really helping us grow.
That's where by buying the T-shirt or buying a button, that could really help.
That's why
in.
Absolutely. Our motto in 2021 is making dreams grow at FunnyFarmCo. Not only our dreams, but people that we know that want to get out there and be seen, making it possible for other people to realize their dreams as well during a very difficult and dark time, like giving something positive to focus on.
Well, right now, people are just dying to get out of their house. So that Coarse Gold monthly market, Saturday, what time?
I believe that it starts at Oh,
on the
Robin with
spot.
Jewelry by Robin. She is the coordinator of and she helps out the owner, Diane, there. I believe it's from 8 a.m., I'm going to say until 2. Don't quote me on that.
Right.
Check out Jewelry by Robin on the Coarse Gold Historic Village Facebook page, and it will have all the
There
information
you
right
go.
there.
There you go. I wasn't supposed to ask you about that, but I put you
that's
on
okay.
the spot.
That's
That
okay.
sounds like a cool thing. Okay, now on your Etsy, besides the eggs and some seasonal food items,
Mm-hmm.
what will we find there?
On Etsy, right now on Etsy, you're going to find anything from Valentine's Day yardage for making your own face masks. We also have kits for creating activities at home for you to be able to do during this quarantine with either your children or just yourself to fill time. So we have yardage, we have patterns, we have new artists coming in all the time to list their wares. So currently we have home decor, Valentine's Day stuff for you to pick up for your Valentine's Day sweetie. And we are adding stuff daily. So
Check it out.
check
Etsy.
it out. Absolutely. Check back every week. Right now, if you use the code LOCAL, you will get free local pickup. Through Etsy, it's either shipping or no shipping. We know we got a lot of local people here, so if you use the word local at checkout, we can meet up with you and get you no shipping.
That's nice. Now, what if somebody's watching right now and they're stuck at home, COVID, and they're a crafter or an artist or something, maybe they would like to connect with you and get their stuff onto your Etsy. Where should they start? Should they find you on Facebook?
Absolutely. Find me on Facebook. I believe if you throw up my Facebook thing, at the one and only Funny Farmer. It's actually at the.oneandonly.ff for Funny Farmer. Just find me on Facebook, and you can PM me. You can find me there. We also have a lot of ideas for crafts that you might want to develop.
Right.
We're big on Pinterest, and we share Pinterest boards. So yeah, you can find us on Facebook, and then reach out to us, and then we'll see about getting you slotted and getting you in the collaborative.
Well, you are fun, and this is fun. All the ideas are fun, and you're telling us now there's ideas that haven't even been thought of yet.
Not yet,
Or that
no.
You need things developed, and you have the
Yes.
ideas, and somebody's a crafter and they want to jump in, they can maybe help do something.
Yeah,
like that.
our
That's neat.
collaborative is definitely full of ideas. It is full of passion. And one more thing I do want to add is that one more thing that we are wanting to do in 2021 that is our form of philanthropy and our form of service and our form of giving back to the community is one thing that we want to work on is lowering food waste, particularly on our farm. The products that don't get sold are the products, that are left over at the end. We want to be able to start a soup kitchen
Yeah.
is what we're trying to do
Food waste is a
also
big, big
in
thing, yeah.
2021. So those are our things, our growth, getting our retail avenue out there. Look for us out in spring. We're going to blow up in spring. We start with the seed starts, the sales of the seed starts, and
What
then we
kind
go
of starts would you have?
all kinds of seed starts. Anywhere we're not going to get too far into the exotics. Like we're not going to have zebra striped tomatoes, but you will definitely find the beefsteak and the Romas, the kinds the basic tomatoes that you would use for fresh eating and then canning. And then if you look back on Facebook, you might actually find a video of me canning the stewed tomatoes so that you know how to process it from that point. Or so if you get my stewed tomatoes, and that's one of my cottage foods that I'm selling, then you know where your stewed tomatoes came from.
We're way out of time, but I wanted you to touch on something you said before we came on the air, and that is giving people the ability to see where their food comes from and the sources and things like that.
The transparency of it, I love being able to share that because that there is a disconnect in our food supply. There's a disconnect of really knowing where your food comes, seeing the effort that goes into it, giving that agricultural industry the credit, and then two, having the satisfaction of knowing that you are supporting local or supporting yourself too, because you can take those videos, see the difficulty that went into it, learn from my mistakes, and then turn around and implement it yourself and end up providing that food source for you and your family.
Nice. It's Kerry Morreau and
Kerry
Jackson. What did you say, Farmer Jackson?
So, AKA Mrs. Funny Farmer, and this is Ranch Hand Jack.
Ranch Hand Jack. How fun you guys are. Go find them. Now, can they call this number?
They absolutely can, and if you don't get a hold of me, leave a message.
Why don't you go ahead and say it since I can't see that?
Okay,
far.
it's 559-760-0586.
Yeah, and just look for Funny Farm Co. on Etsy, on YouTube, on Facebook. And if you are interested in this and you didn't write the information down, I'll just keep your information on my desk here at Central Valley Talk. You can call us up and I'll give you all the information. Stick around. We have another fascinating guest right after this. We'll be back with more Central Valley business right after this message.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
Lee Movers has been moving families and communities for over 40 years, providing outstanding civilian and DoD relocations. Our specialty is providing packing, moving, and storage services for NAS Lee Moore military members and their families. Call 888-776-3314 and visit LeeMooreMovers.com.
Weedman Lawn Care of Fresno, California is a locally owned and operated lawn care company providing environmentally responsible fertilization, weed control, and integrated pest management services. Call Weedman Fresno at 559-266-1624 or visit them at fresno.weedmanusa.com.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
CentralValleyTalk, the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades.
Now installing AC motors, Nest thermostats, insulation, and more. COVID-19 safe.
Call CentralValleyTalk at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
Lee Moore Movers has been moving families and communities for over 40 years, providing outstanding civilian and DoD relocations. Our specialty is providing packing, moving, and storage services for NAS Lee Moore military members and their families. Call 888-776-3314 and visit LeeMooreMovers.com.
Weedman Lawn Care of Fresno, California is a locally owned and operated lawn care company providing environmentally responsible fertilization, weed control, and integrated pest management services. Call Weedman Fresno at 559-266-1624 or visit them at fresno.weedmanusa.com.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell's Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell's Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell's Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
CentralValleyTalk, the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades.
Now installing AC motors, Nest thermostats, insulation, and more. COVID-19 safe.
Call CentralValleyTalk at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net.
Welcome back to Central Valley Business. Today's January 16th. It's a Saturday, and that we're in COVID edition. We're in COVID mindset right now. Everybody's trying to find different ways to survive and to get by, ways to stay from getting bored, like they're getting hobbies and doing different kinds of things. We have a business we've been talking to, the Old Box Shop, owned by Bobby Ikemiya, and we're going to ask him about that. And if you're looking for a place to get out of town, you just are going crazy, locked up and cooped up in your house because of COVID, I recommend driving out east of Reedley to the Old Box Shop. Bobby, welcome. I'm wearing my shirt sleeves today because it's actually warm. I think it's almost 70 degrees out there here in Fresno. How is it in Reedley?
Oh, it's a beautiful day out here in Reedley. Nice, bright, sunny, blue skies, clear weather, no fog.
Nice. Now,
very nice.
The Old Box Shop, tell us a general little bit about that. You sell old boxes?
Yes, we started out as a vintage box business, and we kind of branched out into reclaimed wood, handcraft items, farm items, barn finds, things like that. And our primary business is the vintage boxes, though.
Now, if we want to get people to drive out there on a sunny day, are there set business hours that you're open?
What we do is we meet people out here by appointment.
Okay.
And that way we kind of control who's out here and the times. And we just don't want people to show up and then ask me, hey, we're here, where are you, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's not a regular.
So we'll talk later about how people could reach you and set up an appointment, but tell us about some of your products.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of the things we're doing is we're getting ready for Valentine's Day, of course, which is coming up real soon. So if you got ready for Valentine's Day, you only got about, 28 days?
Yeah, I noticed your
left.
banner behind you.
Yeah. And so we make little things like this, little candle holders and little hearts.
And that's all off of reclaimed wood, I would imagine.
All off of reclaimed wood. And then also, a lot of people make the wine barrel ring parts.
Uh-huh.
And we do that as well.
Oh, I see.
But
Yeah.
Then we put them in a wood frame.
Okay.
And it makes it a little bit more rustic.
And that's actually off the oak barrels.
Off the old wine barrels, yes, wine barrel rings. And then we've also got heart cutouts. And what we can do with the heart cutouts is we could also add like a ceramic boot or a letter or words or have it engraved, or we have a lot of different options for that. Yeah. And then we've also got the cutout boards that are real nice, and then the background is shown in the back.
Nice.
Look right through it, mount it on the wall. You can put your picture in there. A lot of different options. And then of course we still have the custom crates that we make. We also make planter boxes, great for succulents. We also do some more custom crates in different sizes, also great for succulents and flower arrangements, plants, things like that. We make toolboxes and lots of other things. And we also have boxes just by themselves. We got lots and lots and lots of boxes, as you've seen before. So they make good storage, shelves, desks, all kinds of stuff, displays, cabinets.
I have things in my collection that I'll never use, never look at. I just can't bear to throw them away. So I like those boxes, just a keepsake box, I call it. I put my keepsakes in there. Then you can put the box up on a shelf somewhere, and it's a design in itself. So.
Yes, that's right. And then people make coffee tables out of them. They put glass on top or things like that, and they like to see a keepsake type of a container or storage and display. And you can do shadow boxes, put mirrors in them, lots of different options.
Yeah. Well, Now let's talk about if somebody's seeing this right now and say, I got to get out there. I've got to get me some of that. Or by the way, there's just wood too. People who like to work with wood, they could get out there, reclaim wood. Where should they start? On your Facebook, or should they just call you direct? How do you want people to reach you?
Well, first thing they can do is just start following us on Instagram and Facebook. We're at the Old Box Shop. And then on those pages, we have we feature different things every few days, and some of the items that we have and some of the box names that we have, we feature those, and we kind of do a little bit of a history rundown on those. And then our phone number, and you can always text or message us. And also, we're also doing a giveaway. We had a little giveaway yesterday. We partnered up with another person, and we did a charcuterie board giveaway, and that worked out real well. So always, follow us and just kind of see what we're up to. We're always trying to do something different.
Okay. And it's, again, now, is there a day you don't do this?
Basically, it's by appointment only. So if the only time works on a 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, then we'll figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. Well, just a Sunday afternoon's a good time, or Saturday, any day really, to drive out east. And as you're driving east, you see the big, the mountains are right there, and you probably see a little snow if it's a clear enough day. And, driving even after you go to the Old Box Shop, keep going east a little ways. It's so beautiful out there. It's worth the trip on its own. Now, here's the phone number they can call, 559-307-4263. Go
4273. 4273.
4273. I can't see that part. 559-307-4273. And just look for the Old Box Shop, Instagram, Facebook. You'll find it anywhere. What else do you want to tell our viewers, Bobby?
Well, we're also getting ready for March and spring and Easter. And so we've got some St. Patrick's Day items that we're working on. You can kind of see the little 4-leaf clover. We've also got Easter that we're working on. And so, we're always trying to stay ahead of the holidays by a couple months. And we're also looking at doing a couple of different craft shows that we've been kind of eyeing. Hopefully this COVID thing, lockdown, opens up pretty soon, and we'll be able to do more of those.
Yeah, I think a crafts show would be okay right now. I mean, it'd be, if it's outdoors and people are spread out, it might even be healthy for people to get out and get some fresh air. So,
yes, that's right. So we'll be doing a few of those in the next few months.
All right. Our guest is Bobby Ikemiya. It's the Old Box Shop out in Reedley. Make an appointment. You'll find Bobby's very flexible. He'll hook up with you out there. Call him at 559-307-4273, or just go to Instagram or Facebook and find the Old Box Shop. Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
And we'll see you next time. We'll see you in about a month. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
All righty.
Always a pleasure.
We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
Leemore Movers has been moving families and communities for over 40 years, providing outstanding civilian and DoD relocations. Our specialty is providing packing, moving, and storage services for NAS Leemore military members and their families. Call 888-776-3314 and visit LeemoreMovers.com.
Weedman Lawn Care of Fresno, California is a locally owned and operated lawn care company providing environmentally responsible fertilization, weed control, and integrated pest management services. Call Weedman Fresno at 559-266-1624 or visit them at fresno.weedmanusa.com.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Welcome back to Central Valley Talk COVID edition. I'm going to take my mask off because my upcoming guest, he's sitting 6 or 8 feet away from me, so we're kind of safe. We're going to try not to spit when we talk and stuff like that. What's going on out there? COVID, is your business shut down or all the businesses shut down? Is there anything going on? A lot of people have free time on their hands and they could get stuff done that they've been wanting to get done for a long time. So we've been looking around Fresno and the Valley for people who are doing cool things and who maybe it's time to get some of the things done you wanted to get done. So our next guest is Chris Gonzalez from Central Valley Custom Painter and Pinstriping. Pinstriping of cars, boats?
Anything, you name it, boats, bowling pins, Yetis, everything and anything.
Nice.
The crazier the better, the bigger the better.
So so you're open right now?
Yeah, we're still open.
Through COVID, so...
Yeah, no, we all wear our masks, you know, we stay 6 feet apart. We ask that customers come in only by appointment. We don't really
that's
do walk-ins anymore. And the customers that are in the office, we have our sanitizing area, and we offer them free masks and trying to stay safe.
But otherwise, it's just you in the car.
Yeah.
So it's pretty COVID safe right there.
Yeah. Well, we try to stay safe even while we try to keep their cars safe, So even when we're working on them or moving them, we're wearing our masks, washing our hands, so.
Because you could get, not that you have it. Obviously you don't.
No.
But if you did and you get in their car or move it, then you could leave COVID in there. So you're being real careful and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to take all the safety precautions as a shop, trying to move forward through this national pandemic. So
I keep thinking, well, maybe that's the reason we don't have COVID, because we're being careful. So
safety first.
And you say there's 10 billion people in Fresno that have it. Maybe they weren't being careful like we are. So now, what do you mean by painting and pinstriping?
Painting, pinstriping, I do custom paint, anything from collision to custom. I paint a lot of the fire trucks from Cal Fire too. Some of the vans from Amazon I've done, a lot of just local stuff.
So you do straight paint?
I do paint.
So if I wreck my car, I could take it there and I get it repainted?
Yeah, you can take it there, get it pinstriped and repaired.
Yeah.
And
or if I don't like the color of my car, you can do that.
Color change the whole thing.
Then additionally, you do pinstriping.
Yeah, that's a form of art on its own. That's my own branch off.
And you said it's an American art form.
Yeah, it was started in the American wall. It started actually like in the caves of in French, from the hieroglyphics on the walls. So it's been around since the thought of creativity. So it's been.
And how do you do pinstriping? I've seen it on cars for years and years. I think that's amazing. Who did that?
A lot of practice.
Is it freehand?
Yeah, freehand. A lot of the hand lettering, I'll outline with the Stabilo pencil. Sometimes I'll outline a little swoosh here and there, but for the most part, it's all freehand. And I started by just practicing on glass, wood, metal, anything and everything. So.
Is there an undo button?
A reducer and acetone.
Yeah.
If you're doing it on glass, you could always scrape it off.
I
haven't had to undo anything in a while.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Now, I've seen actual paintings of mountains or something on vans and stuff. Do you do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I can. I can do anything. I'm more of if I can see it, I can paint it.
Yeah.
I don't really limit myself to what I can paint. So when somebody asks, hey, Chris, do you think you could do that? I know I can do that. It's a matter of will I or won't I.
Now, look at there's some cool stuff coming up on the screen there.
Oh, yeah, that was some pinstripe I did.
Yeah. Now, where is your shop?
It's in Sanger, California. Yeah, all those designs right there were all freehand. Really asymmetrical designs. That's gold leaf and pinstripe right there, freehand. It's all I love to do it. I don't really feel like it's ever a job per se. I go to work and I have fun with everything I do. And
now my friends in the 1970s had some done. Is there a chance you did that?
No, it was probably one of my teachers.
Okay. My friend had these. It was 1977. He had these flames on the side of his car, and they looked horrible. I thought they were white for one thing. They didn't even look cool. Would you do something? You could do something like that, make it cool now.
Well, I think there's a style of every flame. So I think a lot of it is just the style of every artist. Every artist has a different flame, and every job is different. So,
but your stuff doesn't look flat. It looks kind of gives depth. It looks like 3D or something.
Yeah, I try to give it that effect to where if you're walking up on it, you're wondering if it was wrapped or it was, in fact, done by hand, and it's all freehand.
Yeah, we didn't have this kind of quality of creativity in the 70s, where I'm from, the 70s. I time traveled here, by the way, so I don't know what happened since the 70s. But yeah, it's incredible what you could do now.
Yeah, no, they had, I want to say in the 70s, that was they were, making pathways there was stripes going places that didn't need to go, and it was more so setting the tone for a lot of us custom painters now. And
yeah.
So I love that.
And is this a hand-done thing right there?
Yeah, that's all freehand.
See, that's when I see that. I say, how can somebody do that? It must be a sticker or a decal.
A lot of practice and a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Good music.
Good music, huh?
Yeah.
And now do you let the customers watch you? Or you make them go away?
Sometimes they ask to. Since the COVID has been around, I haven't really been letting people stay in the shop. It's usually park it outside and I meet you, and they haven't really been watching me in a while. But I've done art shows where I've done live pinstripe. Yeah, so I'm trying to get into doing more of the car shows around here. I got one coming up August 9th. I'll try to get the flyer for that. But
very cool.
Yeah, I tried to keep it live. On my first art show in downtown Fresno, I did a live pinstripe, and people were loving it. I was letting people actually try to pinstripe. Kids were coming up with, pulling the lines, and everybody was having a good time, so I love it.
Now you're in Sanger. Where is your shop?
It is just off Academy, going southbound on the south gate of Sanger.
Okay. Oh, it's the far end of Sanger.
Kind of like if you're going out of Sanger towards Parlier on Academy.
Yeah. Okay, but if you're coming from Fresno, you go up the 180 to Academy maybe, and
up the 180
all the way through Sanger.
All the way through Sanger, get a nice view of the whole town, and then you come see Chris G at H&L. And H&L is actually the shop that I run. My dad owns that shop, and Chris G Customs is my own little
business.
spin. Yeah, it's
business in the business.
It was actually a hobby. It became a hobby, and then it just.
What a great way to make your living, doing your hobby.
Yeah, it's great. Extra money. All this is extra for me. I got H&L that I paint. I do the collision and repair there, and all this is actually it's all actually merging into H&L, so it's all becoming one now. So H&L and Chris G Customs is all one thing.
But let's do this, you guys. Don't just show up there right now. It's COVID. Should they call or go to Facebook?
They can send me a text message. They could go to Facebook, my Instagram, Chris G Customs, Chris Gonzalez. Okay. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I try to reply fast. They say stay connected with your fans, and they'll stay connected to you, so I love that. And I love hearing all the positive feedback.
So they can go to your phone. I mean, you're putting your phone number.
Yeah, they can text me right now.
The 559-618-7309. You could text him, because maybe he's like doing some intricate thing and you're like blowing up his phone. Just text him, 559-618-7309.
Yeah.
And go to Instagram, look at Chris G Customs. Or is that, where else is Chris G Customs?
I'm everywhere. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
What if they Google Chris G Customs? All one word? They're going to find you then.
They'll find me somewhere. I mean, I'm even where they don't think I am.
But could they see some of these pictures?
Yeah, no, all these pictures, most of these pictures should pop up. I try to keep it everywhere on social media. Hashtag Chris G Customs.
We probably don't do it justice on our small screen, but get on your Instagram and go to Chris G Customs, and you can see this cool stuff. It's just unbelievable. I was blown away when I first saw it, and I said, let's get this guy on the show.
No, thank you.
Chris
really
G Customs.
Yeah, hand painted and always freehand. I love it.
Well, we know what you can do. We know how to reach you. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
I just want to thank you for being here, and
we want you to come back again.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely be back again.
And when we get better weather, we'll pull my Buick up here and we'll put some lines on it.
Do some live pinstriping on
That'd
it.
Be fun. All right. Chris G Customs.
Yeah.
This is, people think artists, there's visual art, there's so many kinds of artists. This is truly art.
Yes, it is.
An American art, and something you pretty much taught yourself. You watch other people do it.
Well, I've been very fortunate to have great teachers, as well as taking the time to teach myself. So.
All right. Google Chris G Customs, Instagram Chris G Customs, whatever you have to do, or call him, text him at 559-618-7309, and we will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
When you need to get fit, contact Gary Torres, IFBB Pro, specializing in weight loss, body transformations, and contest prep. Email GaryTorres5336@yahoo.com.
Hey, I'm Chris DeVold. Tune in every Friday night on CentralValleyTalk.com when I bring you Sex, Drugs, Chris DeVold, where I'll give you 3 guesses on what we talk about. And I also vow to bring you 1 live local music act a week. So tune in every week, because you never know what kind of music you're going to hear right here on CentralValleyTalk.com.
The Space Colony Journals are an epic tale of a family's struggle to survive. Meet the courageous women and dangerous men who dare to carve a home on the alien world of Venzug. Get your copy today. Available on Amazon and Gale Daly's FineArt.com.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell's Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell's Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell's Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.